Hey everybody, we are doing our unboxing of our Glowforge Plus. It's our laser printer. We're excited to get started. All we've done so far is just cut the straps off, and we pulled these little handles on the side of the box. There's these handles you have to pull out. Very important part of the instructions. Keep these and everything else involved in the packing, because if you do have to return it for some reason or move it, you will need that to pack it back properly to protect it. So then you just lift your box top off. The cardboard. The excitement's building as we wait. Yay! Make sure and keep all of the packing materials. All very important. There it is. Then the instructions say to open up the plastic.
Oh, in the box?
Yep. And then lift the machine. There it is. No shattered glass. See? No shattered glass. Look how pretty and shiny. So I'm going to move the camera so we don't knock it over. And we'll get it out. Get this thing going.
Ready? Underneath it?
Have to turn it right, I guess.
On the other side.
Go on the other side, okay? Make sure you have it turned around on your table facing the right direction.
Got it or not?
Yeah. More? Okay.
Now, inspect it.
Inspect and look on it and make sure. Check your box first really good too. Make sure you don't have any cracks or anything. If you do, when it gets to you, if it does happen to have any issues, check all that. If you do, don't do anything else. Stop what you're doing and email support and let them know, because it could be a safety issue.
Looks good.
Okay, so we're good. So I'm going to start reading off the directions and we'll get her going. Remove the tape from the front. I'm going to go over here. Remove the tape from the front, lift the lid and lower the front door. I'm going to move the camera again. We'll move it this way so you can see what we're doing. Okay. Remove the foam block closest to the lowered front door.
You're gonna pull up on the little.
There's a handle in the center that makes it bend, right? I don't know if you can see that. There's a red tab that you pull on. Remove the knobs to the left and the right. You'll find red knobs. Unscrew and pull them out. Take those little things out. Okay. Was there a washer that was left on there? No? Okay.
No.
Sometimes, depending on your machine, when you take this part off, there'll be a washer. If that comes loose, don't panic. That's part of the packing, so just go ahead and take that off. There's one on each side. So we have 2 of those.
Laser face.
And again, make sure you're keeping all these little packing materials in case we need them for use later on. Reveal the printer head. Remove the top layer of the rear foam block to reveal your printer head and lens tool. So that's like a little box back in there. Remove rear foam block. Gently remove the rear foam block, including the printer head and lens tool. Set these aside for now. Don't worry, you'll power up your Glowforge in mere minutes.
The reason you gotta be careful, that's glass. Inside the glass is a liquid. That's all a part of the laser component and stuff like that. Easy, I would imagine, to
Easy to shatter.
cause a problem.
And it won't work without that. That's the whole
No.
part of the laser.
It'll just be a cool box.
A pretty box. Okay, remove the orange tape from the laser arm. Pull the tape away from the point furthest away from you towards you, then gently remove it from the wire ribbon.
Yes.
Can you see up under there? I got it zoomed in. There's a ribbon up under there.
There you go.
We don't have to save this tape. This is the only thing we're allowed to throw away is the orange tape. But if you're like me, you save it anyway. Remove the clip. Under the glass tube, you'll find an orange clip. There's the clip. Push down on it and it will pop off.
Remove.
Remove red strips. Push the laser tube back gently. Slow and easy. Then lift off the 2 red silicone strips.
Become in peace.
All right, let me zoom that back out. The next instructions are for the Glowforge Pro. We don't have it yet, so we're going to skip that part. Now we have our Glowforge accessory pack. Now this is where you have your crumb tray, your vent hose, your power cord. We already have our inline fan set up. I'll do a separate video to show you how we have that. But you will just go through the instructions at this part to attach it to the back, because you do have to vent outside the window unless you buy one of the Glowforge air filters. First, inside you'll find your jet black ferrous steel crumb tray. Slide in the crumb tray. The black and metal crumb tray sits inside the bed of your Glowforge, supports the material you place inside, and catches the leftover print bits to keep your Glowforge nice and tidy. It has 4 little feet that rest in 4 little dimples.
Yep, I see.
The handle goes in front and the feet go on the bottom. And then it gets in there and no shifting.
Nope.
Okay. Gently move laser arm. Using 2 hands, gently push what's already at the back. We've already done that part. Pick up the trim tray, make sure the handle's in the front. Strips are in the back. Oh, we've already done that. We already got to the slide in the crumb tray. Make sure the handle's in the front. Close the front door. Okay?
Clicks.
Snap in the print head. Never connect or disconnect the printer head while the Glowforge is plugged in, or you might break something. We're not plugged in. Position the laser arm and metal plate. Gently slide the metal plate on the laser arm all the way to the right. Then push the arm to the back of the unit, which is already to the back. So just push that metal plate
all the way to the back.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
There we go.
And see the metal plate that has the two little knobs there is what we push to the right. Carefully pick up the printer head. Do not touch any part of the printer head that is not flat black metal. Be especially careful of the yellow window on the side of the head. Remove the printer head from the white foam tray and remove the orange foam cylinder from inside the head.
Okay. There's this. It looks like a Cheeto.
And don't touch any of those little glass eyes.
No. Glass eye. Glass eye. Only touch the metal with your
Okay.
fingers.
Pick up the wire ribbon. Hold only the finished black surface. Holding only the finished black surfaces of the printer head, pick up the printer head and wire ribbon as shown.
That goes into.
Glowforge part should be pointed up.
Like this?
Yes.
So it goes into.
And then it
That.
just snaps in.
Okay, I see it. Okay, it's snapped in.
Okay.
Now what?
As shown, lower the print head over the metal plate so that it rests next to the two round posts.
Oh, it says all the way to the right, right?
Yes.
Ah, clicks right in there.
You'll feel a click as magnets pull the printer head until it sits snugly atop the metal plate.
Cool beans.
Make sure the head slides freely and move it to the center. Again, be careful where you touch it.
And you'll see how the ribbon stays in place. It doesn't pop out or go over top. It just stays in this.
It's very
center.
important that the ribbon flows nicely. Gently slide the head all the way to the left
Okay.
and then right. And this is to make sure that it's sliding easily with no issues or kinks. Okay, if it doesn't slide easily, make sure your ribbon is a simple loop with no twists. Move the head back to roughly the center of the bed under the lid camera. And the camera is up here, there. Okay. Close the front door and lower the lid on your Glowforge. Save everything. If you need to ship your Glowforge, for example, for warranty service, you'll need all the original parts, boxes, handle locks, foam, and important orange and red bits. Store them safely. Replacing packing materials are $249. $249 for a box and packing materials, y'all. Find somewhere to put it.
You ain't shipping it back with peanuts.
So we safely keep ours in a Ziploc in our toolbox drawer. Okay. Next, set up the exhaust. Connect the hose to the unit. And once again, we have, we bought the inline fan.
Where's the screwdriver go? Huh?
It's an external fan, but your other hose that comes with your Glowforge will work the same way. You just fit it over that little lip out there. Use your hose clamps that come with it. Tighten it up. And again, if you're interested in how we have our external fans set up, if you'll just leave us a comment or send us a message, we'll be happy to make a video and talk more about that. And I'll put a link in the comments in the description box below if you're interested in getting what we have for your setup. And we'll be glad to answer any questions that you might have. Okay.
Don't move.
nice and snug. So let's go back around here. All right. So at this point, you connect your hose to the back of the machine, and then your hose needs to go out a window. However you choose to do that, there's different things that you can purchase. Again, that'll be in a separate video. But it does need to vent outside, or you need to use a Glowforge air filter. We did not opt in for that air filter just yet. Ensure your Glowforge is off. Make sure your Glowforge is turned off. The O is depressed. And then connect the power cable.
Plug it in.
Yep, plug the Glowforge into a grounded wall outlet with 800 watts of power available. Make sure you connect the printer directly to a wall outlet, not a surge protector. They do have a built-in surge protection of some sort, from what I understand. So you don't want to put it in a surge protector. That's one of the rules. Turn on your Glowforge by pressing the switch so the eye side is depressed. Lights will come on, the head will move. You might hear a bubbling sound. The unit's button will glow teal. The Glowforge is on.
Bubbling. It's alive.
Let's see if I can set it up here. No.
What's next?
Sign in and connect your Glowforge to Wi-Fi. Your Wi-Fi network must be 2.4 gigahertz. If you have Wi-Fi like we do, where you have a choice of 2.4 Gs, 2 Gs or 5, you want to select the 2. Find a device that uses Wi-Fi to access the internet, like a laptop computer. Go to community, make sure, begin setup, go to setupglowforge.com. Okay. I'm gonna let you watch this so you can see the screen. I don't know if you can see it, but we'll see what we can do here. Okay. You're ready to get connected. Turn on your Glowforge. If the button is not glowing teal, hold it for 10 seconds. And if you'll notice over there, it is teal. So we're good to go. Click continue. Waiting for you to connect to the Glowforge Wi-Fi. Your Glowforge is now broadcasting temporary Wi-Fi. So go down to, and then you'll see here in our options, click Glowforge, connect. The numbers, the Wi-Fi. So it says Huzzah! Your computer is connected to your Glowforge. Select your Wi-Fi network from the list on the right. It's not there, so I'm going to refresh. And find my Wi-Fi. I think that one's it. No. Okay, your Glowforge didn't connect to Wi-Fi. I think that's it.
No caps.
Yeah.
This the new one?
It didn't connect. Okay. Am I hitting the right one? Is it that one?
5G.
No.
No, it has to be 2G. Is that ours?
Oh, that's why it wasn't working.
No, she's always done 2G.
I didn't realize that. Yeah, that's right.
Make sure it's all lowercase. Come on. Okay, to retry, turn off your Glowforge, then click Restart Setup to proceed.
No.
Let's try that.
You just don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. It's good this is happening while we're doing it. That's part of doing the videos to help people. Okay, I guess turn it back on. Okay. All right, so our button's not teal. I don't know if you can see that. Our button's not teal, so press and hold it for 10 seconds. Or is it still doing its thing? Try it. Go ahead and do that, please. Try again. Is it doing it? Try it again, please. It says 10 seconds. There we go. It takes a little bit longer than 10 seconds, I have noticed. So now let's see if we can. There we go.
That's not it.
Okay, so select your Wi-Fi on the right. Make sure I don't have caps on. Oh, I think I messed that up. Okay, great. You successfully connected your Glowforge to, well, yours won't say that, but it'll say it's connected. And your device should reconnect automatically to your favorite network, but you might have to do this manually. So it's not connected yet. So we're gonna give it a minute and see what happens. There we go. Now it's connected. Okay. Almost ready to print. Name your Glowforge. We name ours Empire because we're building a humble and mighty empire. As a full access user of this Glowforge, you can add users below. I'm not going to do that right now because we're only going to run it off this computer and our one email. So it's time to make some magic, y'all. If you're new here, let's get you printing right away. We've got step-by-step tutorials, so let's see the tutorials. So first prints, welcome to the Glowforge app. We know you're eager to get printing, so we provide a little guidance for your first prints. These will get you familiar with the basics. There are 3 ways to start printing. You can open a design that's already there, trace a sketch, or start with a digital design like a photo or a file that you've already made. So we're just going to do one of the ones that they have in there. Now I gotta remember this. That's not the right password. Who else has issues remembering all the passwords? I'll be right back.
So you have to log in even though you're already in?
Yeah, because this is still, we're still in the setup page. Because I never logged in. I'm just going through setup.
There's a little dinosaur. What was he doing?
I think it's because our internet's out.
What?
Let's reconnect. No music. Our internet just went out, so bear with us. Is it on?
You edited this out, right?
Yeah, there we go. Okay. That is the right email.
What's the password?
Love for Jesus.
You doing the capitals and stuff?
Hmm? What?
You doing the capitals?
Mm-hmm.
Take the capitals out.
I just did.
Oh.
Is that gonna mess me up?
You forgot my password.
Hopefully it's not gonna cause an issue. Okay.
We can't be the only ones having this problem.
All right. So we got the internet situation and the password situation worked out. So we're back. So the gift of good measure is one of the things that you can do. It's just a little tool and a keychain. But first thing when you do is to go to the Glowforge interface. It is an online thing that you have to use to be able to print things. And I've already been planning, got designed, so. Okay. To give the good measure, let's do this little puzzle. We'll do this little puzzle as our test project. And I don't know if you can see that. You can see my reflection. Let's put a piece of, let's do. Okay. So I'm gonna move this so we can open it up, and then I'll put it back up there. Open the lid and put your, this is proof grade material. If you notice, it has the QR code on it. When he puts it in, you can see there's the QR code. And the camera lens, this is the materials that you get in your package with your new Glowforge, and you can also order these, and these are in the QR code. When your camera scans it, it automatically tells it what kind of material, and the settings are automatic, so it's pretty foolproof, proof grade. Now it lights up bright, and why is it not? I don't know. You might see it offline if Wi-Fi loses internet connection. This usually happens because your Wi-Fi experiences interference because your internet connect the computer to the same Wi-Fi. Turn off the Glowforge. Unplug the equipment that supplies your internet. Check your reminder.
There's the things that you had before. Same problem.
Why not? I guess turn it off and turn it back on again, please. We're gonna see if it'll find it again when you turn it on. Try it again. Oh, I know what it was. I figured it out.
Was it the same problem before?
No. It was reading the other machine. Okay. So now we're good. So up here it'll have your machine and your account. If you happen to have two different machines, if you click on that right there, and down here it'll tell you to select a printer. Right down here, select a printer if you have more than one printer, because you can use the same interface, the same website to do your designs and send to two different printers, I'm assuming. So that's what that is. That's where a little hiccup was. Sorry about that. Okay. Once again, I'm glad these things are happening while we're videoing. So if when you're setting up and you run into these same issues, your questions are already answered. So now, so we have our design in here. We're going to do this little puzzle. You can move it around. And what you're seeing here, this is your material. So all this here is where you can print, except for right here, because that's already had something cut out of it. This was on another machine that we have. So I'm going to bump this right up there. I don't like to go all the way to the edge. I like to have a little window of cushion. So I just go right there to where it is. And then over here, it's already set on cut. And it's saying right here, it automatically has read it. I'm not in screen, I'm sorry. It's already read the little QR code, and it's telling it that we have the medium draft board. That's right. And then if you're using non-proof grade materials, you just have to put those settings in manually. But we're not. We're using proof grade right now, and we're going to tell it to cut. Here's where you would tell it to engrave, cut, score, or ignore. But we want to cut it. Okay? So there it is, and I think everything's ready. Don't forget to turn your fan on. And if you're like us, you're gonna use this external fan. You're gonna go over here to the three little dots, and down here where it says Glowforge air filter attached, you wanna activate that. And don't forget to open your window and turn off. Okay, so we have our fan on, as you can hear, and the Glowforge air filter attached. That's what that's doing right there, is turning off your internal fan, because we're overriding that and using a stronger fan. So let's go, roll back out. Okay, so then over here to the right, you're gonna hit print. And I'm gonna scroll in so you can see what it's saying. Preparing your print. Sorry, y'all, it's crooked. Auto-focusing on your material. Now it's going to tell you right here how much time your project's going to take. This one's going to take 44 seconds, so this must be really, really small. Smallest puzzle ever. So Let me move the computer out of your way so you can see. It's magic time. Now also, if for some reason you saw that you wanted to move your design, once it's got to this point, you want to cancel print, then move it and start over. Otherwise, it's not reading what you're telling it, and it might mess. You might waste some material, whatever. Okay, see how the button's flashing over there? It's go time. Yep. Very exciting. First cut, y'all. It's cutting a jigsaw puzzle. How crazy is that? Okay, so it's done, and it's going to tell you over here again. Almost done. Keep the lid closed for a moment longer to minimize smell. Really doesn't smell that strong. I enjoy smelling wood, so it doesn't bother me at all. Then you hit dismiss, and we always give it just a couple extra seconds. Personally, this is what we do, just to let the rest of the smoke clear the air, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. So now you just open up the lid. Can you see the puzzle in there? You can drop the front door if that makes it easier. And then you just pick up your project. You can put it on that if you want. Now you have a puzzle. You can do, obviously, you can do this any size. I believe the project size is 11 by 19. Now, the proof grade material does come with masking on it. That's what the scorching that you see is on the masking. And you just peel those off. I'm going to turn this down. So just peel the masking off. And then see how pretty? You can paint it or stain it or leave it natural, however you want to do it. And the proof grade material does have masking on both sides. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So, that was our first cut, our setup and our first cut. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. Send us a message. We'll be glad to help in any way that we can. We already love this machine and all the things that can be done with it. The possibilities are just absolutely endless with the cutting, the engraving, the scoring, and you can, so many different materials you can work with, not just the proof grade. And like I said, I'll drop a link below for the fan that we're using and any other helpful things that I can think of, and maybe a supply list. If you have any questions, just let us know. And if you're interested in getting your own Glowforge, if you're on the fence about it, I'm saying jump on over to the other side, because you will love it. You won't regret it, and you'll want to be standing here feeding that wood all day long to get all your projects going. And if you click on the link below, we have a referral code. You can get anywhere from $100 to $500 off of your own purchase. And then when you do that, we also get a referral bonus for that as well. And even if you don't use our referral link and you want help, we're here to help. So y'all have a great night or day, whatever time it is when you're watching this. It's night for us here in South Carolina, and we're ready to wrap it up for the night. So we'll be back with more projects. Excited to share and learn and grow, and see you soon. Bye.